Hey everybody, we're going to call this a Toss-Up Tuesday. It should be a lot of fun. Don't go away. Hey everybody, it's Paul from Fat Guy Productions coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada on what I'm calling Toss-Up Tuesday. That means it's not Hot Wheels, it's not Matchbox, it's just whatever the hell I feel like doing. And today, what I feel like doing is I feel like taking a look at this Esalink Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton kit. Okay? Should be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's start by talking about the kit itself. This was a birthday present from my in-laws, and how cool was that? Okay, they know I love model building and doing things with my hands. They know I do a lot of creature models and stuff, and so they send me this. Okay, so thank you to Dana and Angela Gingrich for sending me this. I'm so grateful. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to put it up in my room here somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it before we take it out of the box. And yes, I have looked in the box, and you can see why, okay? This came out of China, and it didn't get here very well, okay? It got smooshed and cruished and just befangled. You know, it's a big mess, okay? So I looked inside of it just enough to see that it wasn't a bag of dust from being crushed or something like that. It looks fine inside, but then I stopped so we could do this together. All right, this is the Esalink Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton 3-dimensional puzzle. Now, that worries me a little bit because if it's a puzzle, go get a Snickers bar because we're not going anywhere for a while because I am sucky at puzzles. I'm really hoping it has instructions. It's got a fun fact poster. It's 60 pieces, easy assembly, so I like that part. All right, and realistic T-Rex model, fun and easy, 26 inches in length, adjustable mandible, display stand included. You know, so pretty cool. It did take a while that my in-laws were a little mad because they ordered it way in advance of my birthday, and well, if you've ordered anything from China, you know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and see what we have inside here. So, first of all, if you're going to order one of these, don't expect it to get here in a hurry. And second of all, well, the box speaks for itself. Okay, so we have a big bag of bones. Yep, just a big bag of bones. And a giant display base. And if this display base is commensurate with the size of the T-Rex, this should be pretty cool. And just some crumbs from the box. Okay, so let's take a look at it. So we have the base. It's nice and sturdy. You know, looks pretty good, you know. Not flat, okay? So I may have to do something about that, put some weight on it or something, or maybe glue it to a base. But see, it's definitely not flat. But then again, it's been in that crushed box, so maybe as it sits here, it'll loosen up. I might be able to also warm it and get it to loosen up a little bit. Now, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of reviewing about this kit till we're actually done building it. So after we open this up and look at it, I'm going to build it, and then I'll come back and talk to you about my experience with it. So, let's see here, this weird bag here. Okay. There we go. All right. We have some metal rods. I guess that's for putting it onto the base. Please be an instruction sheet. Oh my gosh. Oh, easy assembly. Holy cow. Okay, all in Chinese, just a bunch of numbers and a bunch of Chinese writing. I don't have any clue what this whole thing is. What is this green wormy thing here? Maybe it's something you need to hold those together while you assemble it. I don't know. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm worried about the easy assembly. So, because look at this. Look at this big bag of bones. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to come up with some sort of system and sort these things out. Oh my goodness. Easy assembly. Oh man. Okay, well, I will tell you. This smells weird. Okay, but it looks real. Oh, look at this. Okay, here's his head. It's a little misshapen, I think. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Okay, but it looks like it just kind of, it's real pliable, so I'm not overly concerned about it yet. You notice I used the operative word yet, but there's a skull, and oh, here's his jaw. Okay, I guess that'll go on here. It'll go in here, sort of like so, and it'll be yeah, well, I did. Build me, Seymour. Okay. Well, anyhow, so holy cow! Look at all these bones. There's what, 54? If you go down to the tail, 54 bones. So I think my best move here is going to be to kind of line him up a little bit and see. I'm going to have to do something about straightening some of these pieces because, like, this is kind of squashed, and that could be part of the box. But I'm hoping it will kind of rebound. But the vertebra actually is kind of movable a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. I've got some big leg bones and just piles and piles of dinosaur meat. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because here you have it, a menagerie of dinosaur stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get you into a better place to follow along. And I'm going to go ahead and build this sucker and let you kind of follow along. I'll speed you up a little bit so you're not here for as long as this is going to take me. And then I'll come back. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so here it is. I'm afraid to touch it. Okay, let me tell you about it. Okay, first of all, it looks really cool. Okay, I mean, this looks great. I love that they kind of weathered the bones and everything like that. But it's a Chinese model of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the plastic is kind of a bendy, rubbery type thing. It's a little difficult to work with. I had 2 of these bones and was missing a bone that I should have had for the tail back here. I was able to work around it. It wasn't the end of the world, but it wasn't there. But, you know, what do you expect, okay? So, As far as the instructions, there virtually are none. You got a bunch of numbers, and the numbers are on the parts, but they can be really, really difficult to see. After that, you're on your own. They don't tell you how to do the supports at all. Okay, I had to punt on that. I kind of broke the stand a little bit down here. He's precarious. Okay, he's he's gentle, he's fragile. Now, I tried to just put it together, just fitting all the pieces together, and it was a nightmare. Because of the nature of him, I wasn't sure how glues would work. So I ended up using cyanoacrylate thick glue in some of the real trouble spots, and that actually seemed to work really good. So what I'm going to do is later I'm going to go back with my thin CA, and I'm going to put little drops at every joint just to kind of lock him up, okay? Because it would not take much to make a piece of the tail fall off, or what have you, okay? The fit and finish was, not great. But if you can work around this, you're going to have a pretty cool model. Now, what I'll tell you, some words of advice: use CA right from the beginning and put a little dab in every joint and build him with CA. It'll make your life a lot easier, okay? Fighting with these legs and putting them into the pelvis and stuff was just a nightmare. The pins, okay? The longer short pin goes to the left leg. The shorter pin goes to the right leg. The shorter long pin goes to the front, and the longer bent pin goes to the back. And I thought maybe they threaded into the base. They don't. They just pop into the base. The threaded ends are supposed to be facing up. They don't. There are spots where it goes into the dinosaur. They don't do it very well, so don't rely a lot on that. Just get it on there the best way you can. And then, like I said, follow it up with a little CA. But at the end of the day, look how cool that is. Okay, that's going to look great here in my room. And I had a lot of fun with it. It wasn't a big, expensive model. And, I had fun with it, okay? There were some points where I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get this sucker together. But I did. That's the point. I did. And he looks pretty amazing. So if you get this kit, be prepared for a little frustration. Have your glue here. Have a little razor knife, because some of the connectors are kind of misshapen, and you got to kind of thin them just a hair to make everything go together. And good luck with the instructions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, ask any questions, make any comments. If you don't, I'm going to have my dinosaur come and eat you. All right, I am Paul from Fat Guy Productions. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, have an amazing day and be good.